This is Dr. Stephen Daniel with Quantum Techniques, and we've started filming again after about a 6-year absence, and we have lots of new exciting things to share. Very powerful, rapid new treatments. I would say 10 times more powerful and 4 times faster than ever before. And so today I want to talk about something that we're going to gather more information, but we're just starting, and so far I've had great results, and that's tinnitus. I have lots of clients with tinnitus. And we have a lot of new charts where we can do specific information. And a lot of this I got from an audiologist who is very likely to become a practitioner with QT in a year. But I've used this to help many people already. And I've only known about this for 2 weeks. That's how quickly people are responding. So part of that is the charts, finding out there's specific tissues involved in this, and I didn't know that. And so clearing tinnitus without another thing I'm going to talk about, which is the GABA glutamate imbalance. The only thing I've ever found is live viruses in these very specific tissues. And just clearing those without the other part, I had already heard back that, oh, well, it was gone for a day or two and then it came back. Okay. Or it's a lot less. Well, when you have an injured tissue, and in tinnitus, it's the tissues that we found, or like a joint that's chronic pain, it becomes a magnet for old, dead, and live pathogens. They're attracted there. So as we're doing other detox, we'll need to re-clear that same field. Besides the ear tissues, specific ear tissues and nerves and things, all chronic symptoms involve neural rigidity. And because in that specific field, the corpus callosum and the thalamus are not part of the healing system. They're not communicating with the body. And, corpus callosum, you have full access to both sides of your brain. And the thalamus is the gatekeeper for all sensory input except for smell. So it starts down, and then if you've been going down the same path, which is ear ringing, for the last 5 years, it just goes down that path. It doesn't have a new pathway. And we can fix that. Okay. The other thing is, if we want the balance of GABA to glutamate to be a 10 and a 10, okay, well, glutamate's a very inflammatory, excitatory neuron. And besides foods with high glutamate, there's foods and medications and things that can trigger it. But everyone I've tested with tinnitus has had a number like 3 and 60, like the GABA's 3 instead of 10, and the glutamate's like a 60 or a 95, and it's way too high. And again, there's a way to clear that. And so far, in every case, and I haven't done 100 yet, but I've probably done 10, the same cause is what we were finding in the tissues of the ear, but they're in more areas, and that is live virus. We clear those, that balance goes down. Now, that's also important because if that imbalance lasts long enough, and I think tinnitus is your early warning signal, it can lead to Parkinson's and dementia. Well, the research has shown that hearing loss is often a precursor to dementia, and they've believed it was because there wasn't enough enough information coming in so that the brain could atrophy. I don't think that's really the case. That may be part of it, but the bigger case is everyone with those illnesses, if you check them, that imbalance, their glutamate is really high and their GABA is real low. And there's a supplement that we can recommend that helps balance that. It's natural. It's been testing good for people. I've just ordered some. I've held it. I don't have tinnitus, but I've sent some to clients and they're going to get some. So we'll do an update on this and see how effective that is. It's interesting, on my clients, before I cleared the field of tinnitus, it was showing a 5 of helpfulness. Now afterwards, it's a 10. And a 10's as good as it gets. And usually after we clear it, you might need it for 3 months. Again, that's very inexpensive, and get rid of this. So if you've got tinnitus, this will excite you. And if you know someone that does, this is something we're finding real high success with. I do suspect that once this audiologist was also a speech therapist, was also an opera singer, so got some tools there. I think we're going to find other things within that speech ear mechanism that account for some of the difficulties with hearing, auditory processing, and language. So a lot of new exciting things at QT, and check out our website, quantumtechniques.com. Any practitioner can help you with this. Have a blessed day.